Good morning. It's me reporting live from West Palm Beach, Florida. Host Irma, taking a walk, but I want to talk to you today about love. Okay, so often we throw around the word and we say that we love others without really recognizing and really reflecting on what it means to love. So today, I'm going to talk to you about two things that have to do with love, and that is love is patient and love is kind. So patience basically means to be slow to anger. Now this is hard because there's so many different aspects of people, because we're all individuals. There's so many things that could annoy you about other people, even people that you love. It can annoy you because so many people handle situations differently from how you would handle them. So it's easy to feel frustrated, to feel like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't handle a situation like this. But when you love someone, you have that feeling, but you're slow to act on it. So it's not saying that if you love a person that you're never going to get frustrated with them, you're never going to get annoyed with them. That's unrealistic thinking. The thing is, you don't act on it. You don't immediately go off because someone gets on your nerves. Go off because someone frustrates you or handles a situation differently. You're patient with them. You have compassion. Having compassion is so important with patience because it allows you to look at them differently. If someone does something that annoys you or that upsets you, if you have a level of patience and compassion towards them, then you'll understand that they're just not there yet. They may not be at the level of maturity to handle the situation the way that you have. So you show them, you have a conversation with them. It's so simple. Just say, hey, I didn't like the way that you handled the situation. How about we try this? You basically take the time, you're patient, and you show them. The same thing with your children. If your children begin to do something that annoys you or that is bad, you don't just go off on them immediately, hopefully. You take the time to explain to them why that action is wrong, what a better way to do it. Because you love them, because you have compassion, and because you want to help them. And in saying that you love someone, that's what you're committing to do. You're committing to having patience. You're committing to not being annoyed with them and cutting them off. So, love is patient. Now, love is kind. So, this is so simple, but yet it's very rarely reflected in today's society, especially with the people that we say that we love, because so many times people will be kind to strangers and not be kind to those that they claim to love. And in saying that, basically what I mean is, when you claim to love someone and good morning, and you're being kind to them, that means that you're doing little acts of kindness. That means you bring them coffee in the morning. That means you may bring them breakfast in bed. That means you may put something extra in their lunch. You may send them a loving text message, because you're showing them kindness, not because you're being extra, but because that's what they deserve, because you love them. And so many times kindness has become so rare that we feel the need to boast about it. We feel the need to post it and say, oh my goodness, this person that loves me brought me flowers, or, made me breakfast in bed. And we say it so that it seems like this, goals, like relationship goals. If you're in a relationship and someone does something like that for you, that's what they're supposed to do, because they love you. It's like making your child lunch for school. That's what you're supposed to do because you love them. But it's so rare, so we feel the need to boast about it, which is good because you want to show others what acts of kindness are. But we need to get back to the place where being kind to one another becomes the norm. For example, I'm in the park and I say good morning to people when I'm walking by them. Not because I want to sleep with them. That's how rare it is in today's society, is that if I'm in the park and I'm walking and I say good morning, that people will literally think, oh my gosh, she wants me. Oh my gosh, I want her too. Like, these things become the everyday thought because it's so rare to just be kind. And when you are love, when that's what you are, and you reflect it to other people, that's how you should act towards them. If you're claiming to be love, which God says God is love, God is inside of you. So if you're claiming to be that, then anyone that you come in contact with should come in contact with that feeling of love, that feeling of being patient, that feeling of being kind. These are things that should be the norm. So what we can do in today's society is to begin to perfect our love for others. And as we perfect our love for others, we're perfecting the love of ourselves by being patient and being kind. And last but not least, be patient and kind to yourself. That means if you feel yourself being stressed, overworked, overwhelmed, anxious, take the time to do things that make you feel loved. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself a break. Go for a workout. Go for a walk. Do whatever it is that makes you feel loved, that slows everything down for you, that makes you feel less anxious. And as you begin to be kind to yourself, it'll make it so much easier for you to be kind to others, because you can't give out to others what you don't have yourself. If you're not patient with yourself, if you're not kind to yourself, then you'll never